Hello, scholar. It has been a wonderful time with you from the beginning of the term to this very moment. Remember, for every studies we engage ourselves into, there's surely going to be an examination to test our IQ of what we have been able to learn from the beginning. Throughout the time, we've learned different topics, interesting topics on mathematics. I'm proud of you because you have made it to this very point. Now is revision. We shall be revising or reminding ourselves some key areas on the topics we treated this term. Topics like cube and cube root, perimeter of triangles, types of triangles, perimeter of rectangles, perimeter of circles, statistics. We did Pythagoras theorem, simple interest exchange rate. We did discount. We treated percentage, of which we divided into two, percentage 1, percentage 2, and binaries we divided into 3. We were able to convert binaries to denaries, and also in the on our other class we converted denaries to binaries, and the last was we were able to add and subtract binaries, and the last topic was ordering of fractions. Now we're going to be reminding ourselves on some of these important topics that we treated earlier in the term. We have cube and cube roots. Now I discovered that some of you, when you were solving, you left your answer in raised to power. In mathematics, when your answer is in raised to power, you have not gotten the final answer. So for example, s squared equals to 81. It's not the final answer because s squared is still raised to power. It's raised to power 2. So what you do when you have a square on top of an unknown, what you do is to root both sides. Okay, if you have raised to power 2, you root both sides. If you have raised to power 3, you cube root side both sides. That is the cube root of both sides. If you have raised to power 4, you put the fourth root on both sides. For example, I have s raised to power 2. So what I do is to root both sides. Become root bracket s raised to power 2 is equal to root 81. When I root both sides, square cancel root, leaving my s alone. Can see it? S cancel square, leave your s, then square root of 81 give you 9. If you have a raised to power 4, what you do is to put the fourth root on both sides, and 4 root cancel raised to power 4, and leave your unknown without any raised to power. Simple as that. We treated perimeter of triangles, and we know that triangles are all sides equal for a scaling triangle, and some other triangles the sides are different. But what you just do in treating perimeter of triangles is to add all the sides, because all around a shape is the perimeter of that shape. So length plus length plus length is the perimeter of a triangle. And we did types of triangle. For example, we have scaling triangle. In scaling triangle, none of the sides are equal. For equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal, and for isosceles triangle, only 2 sides are equal. We treated that. We also treated discount, and I told you that discount is equal to original price minus sale price. Original price is the marked price. That is the original price. Let's say I wanted to buy a notebook, and notebook was 100 naira, and the salesman sold it for me for 80 naira. So the discount he gave to me was 20 naira, because 100 minus 80 is 20. If I want to treat it in percentage, what I do is just to add times 100 over 1. Okay, now perimeter of rectangles, the formula is 2 bracket length plus breadth, because all around a shape. We have 2 lengths in a rectangle, and we have 2 breadth in a rectangle. So you have 2 bracket length plus breadth. While perimeter of circle is equal to 2 pi r or pi d. To get a circle, remember that the line dividing a circle into 2 equal parts is the diameter. Half of diameter is radius. In a question, when you are given radius and you are told to look for the perimeter of circle, what you do is to use 2 pi arrow. But if you are given diameter, you use pi d. With these statistics as well, and in statistics we have mean. Mean is the arithmetic average of any set of number. That is, you add all the numbers together over the number in the set. Okay, so if you have 5 numbers in the set, become the addition of the 5 numbers over 5. Now the median is the middle number when the numbers are arranged either in ascending order or descending order. What of mode? Mode is the most frequent number in a series of numbers. Another interesting topic was Pythagoras theorem, and I told you that Pythagoras theorem is used to find the shortest length in a triangle, and the shortest length in a triangle is almost the longest line in a triangle, which is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is directly opposite the angle 90. So to look for any hypotenuse or the longest side in a triangle, it becomes hypotenuse square equals to adjacent square plus opposite square. So that is the simple formula. Then simple interest, with this simple interest, we have simple interest equal to principal times rate times time over 100. These are some interesting topic we treated this time. Just giving you a preamble of some of the formulas, how they look like. I want you to use this formula to solve some questions to practice before your exam. Please, after this revision, I want you to go to the quiz session where you see some questions that you're going to practice. Please, I want you to solve and choose the right option and make sure you get 100%, because I'm leaving the quiz unlimited. If you fail, go back again until you get 100%. Then you are ready for your test. See you in another class. Bye for now.